What is going on, everybody? We are here, FrankenCon Live. And I said we, but I really mean me is here. We are just 24 days away from FrankenCon 2026. I can't believe it. I hope you are as prepared as I am, or I hope you are more prepared than I am. I am Richard, host, as always, of FrankenCon Live, one of the co-founders of FrankenCon, and that's right, just 24 days away. And we have a lot to talk about tonight. Cory is currently MIA, but he will likely pop up at some point, and you should harass him, send him evil messages. So if you have any questions, tonight is the time to ask them. I can answer most of them or make something up. Let's see what we got going on here. Yes, get packing, Susie. Get packing. Me too, Brad. Me too, buddy. It's going to be a great time. We are just days away from it, and I wanted to go over a few things. If you haven't booked your hotel at the Hilton yet, you can't. So what I mean is you can't go to the website and you can't get the sweet room rate we have, but you want to call the Hilton and tell them that you would like to book a room for FrankenCon, and they will look and see if they have any available. So you can't book the Hilton Knoxville Airport online anymore. You have to call them and just let them know you're with FrankenCon and you would like that rate, and hopefully they can make it happen. I mean, we've had a long time to to get this thing going. I've told y'all to book your rooms, and some of y'all listen, some of y'all don't. But the way the Hilton works is a month before the show, they stop online booking, and then it goes straight to. I know the hotel is over halfway sold out. At least they might be more. They might be closer to sold out, but from what I know, it's well over halfway. So yeah, call them if you need to. I had a meeting with them today, and it was great. Everything seems to be rocking and rolling. I wanted to show y'all some things that I've been working on. We've got something I'm pretty happy with are the trading cards that we have done, and they're really fun, and I will show them to you. There's going to be 4 total, but one's a surprise. But the 3 we have, of course, Melvin the Mop Boy. And then they do have backs and stuff, so pretty cool. We have Toxie himself, Mitch Cohen, right there. And then we have, Melvin the Mop Boy again. Then we got the evil nemesis Bozo, played by the wonderful Gary Schneider. Going to be a lot of fun to have them at the show. How do you get these? There's a few ways. I don't think all of them will be in the VIP bags, but I think we'll throw in random ones in the VIP bags. So you won't know what you get exactly. The other way is on Friday, if the first 50 people in line get the Mark Torgel card. On Saturday, the first 50 people in line get the Mitch Cohen card. And then on Sunday, the first 50 people get the Gary Schneider card. And then there might be other opportunities over the weekend to get some, but these are pretty limited. We didn't print out a whole bunch of them, so yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. They're very nice quality too. I mean, they're trading cards. So that's fun. Something else that we are doing is we've done the mystery bags before. We did them last year and the year before, I think. And they were cool. Cory's idea, it was a great idea. But me, I can't just half butt things. So we have a very limited number of these, very limited, like a dozen. So we're going to have actual FrankenCon mystery boxes. We only have a dozen. They're going to be stuffed with things, with all sorts of FrankenCon merch, all sorts of trading card surprises, lots of cool things going on in this box. And not to mention, it's a cool box. This is an empty box right now. There's also a surprise inside even the empty boxes. And I would show you, but I'm not that nice. So you got to buy one to see what's inside, and I think it's really cool. These are very nice, very sturdy, professionally done. It's a box you'll use for years to come, or at least as long as the cardboard holds up. They will be for sale at the Franken store. So, which will be a little different this year. Things are a little different because of the hallway and because of the entrances, but we'll have stuff. We'll have maps out and things, hopefully on the app soon. So I'm just trying to get everything approved and on the map. So did you hear the sirens? Oh, they're out to get me. Yeah, so Brad brought it up. So yeah, the surprise. And Brad, I don't actually know everybody off the top of my head. I meant to make something for it, and I plan to have somebody make something for it. But we're going to have the writers panel hosted by Brad, and we're going to have some of the authors that we have at the con on that writers panel. So that's on Saturday at Brad, let's see, 3:30. I think it's at 3:30. So the schedule is on the website. I don't know if it's completely updated, but there were a couple of to be announced items on there. One of those was the writer panel. I may have fixed all that, but honestly, I can't remember at this time. So here we are. Just check out the website, FrankenConTN.com, to find out all the cool stuff there. Forgot to turn on our little banner. It's got all the information at the bottom. What else we got going on? Okay, so I have a very messy desk over here. So, all right. So something else that's going to be in swag bags, and there'll be other ways to get these as well. Something really cool has happened. I haven't put it online yet. Or I plan to make an announcement this week, but I don't know if anybody's heard of Storm King Comics. But that is John Carpenter's comic book company. So a lot of he's got his hand in a lot of the comics and stories over there. They were nice enough, along with Nirvana, to send us a bunch of goodies. I mean, a bunch. So we have John Carpenter presents Storm Kids. This is the story Hyperbreed. And we have issues 1 through 5. So we have all of these books, 1 through 5. There's the other one. Yeah, we have a bunch of these. They're going to be in VIP swag bags. You can get all 5 in there. The other way to get them is probably going to be told in other ways. I have to run something by Cory, and obviously he's not here, so I wasn't able to do that. And so we will have a discussion on something that I'm still working on. I know it's 24 days away, but we're going to have a scavenger hunt, horror hunt kind of thing. This is all going to be so cool. I don't have the details yet about it, but I can tell you it will be via the app we are working with. If you haven't heard about the app we are working with, it is Contract. So you go to Google, Apple, wherever you buy your apps from, and you go to con-track. Then you scroll down, look for FrankenCon, and you will see that you can click on that, and then it'll basically open up your own app for FrankenCon. There's guests in there, and on some of those guests, there is the pricing for autographs and pictures and all that good stuff. There's also the schedule. There's all sorts of good things on that app. It's a new company that we're working with, and they've been awesome. And inside the app, they have a scavenger hunt. So in more detail, I plan to go live in 2 weeks to talk more about that scavenger hunt. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see, Brian. Oh, yes, perfect timing to debut my new book. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, Brian. What's the name of it? And technically hosted by Jake Hendricks. That's right, Brad. I forgot. Jake, our buddy Jake, is going to host it, and the authors include B.W. Bloodlust, easy for me to say, better known as Brian Osborne, and K.P. Robertson. Saturday at 3:30. Look at me getting something right. So let's see. Anybody got any questions or anything like that? Just want to hear my beautiful voice talk. If you haven't heard, we've got David Crownson coming. He's an author, a comic book creator from Harriet Tubman Demon Slayers and some other works, brought to you by Nirvana Comics and FrankenCon. He will be there. He will be signing and selling all his books and such. So it'll be a lot of fun to have him. I've not met him yet, but I've heard nothing but good things. Also, don't forget that there is free parking at FrankenCon. But if this lot is full, additional paid parking is available in Economy Lot C. Be very careful at the airport this year and last year. I've told people, but people don't listen to me. And but be very careful at the airport this year because there's major construction happening. So they've shuffled things around. If you think the parking is free and it's not the Hilton parking where this sign will be in front of the parking lot, the parking lot for the Hilton is directly in front of the Hilton. It's right next to the highway. You can see it. I don't think you'll get confused of where to park, but there will be a big sign that looks exactly like this to let you know that you can park there. If it is full, there's parking in Economy Lot C and other places. But if you think there's other free parking somewhere at the airport and you're like, oh, I found free parking at the airport, it's not. You're going to get towed. So be careful. I can only help everybody so much. But just know that there is free parking at the Hilton, but the airport does not usually give away those that kind of parking. Reflections of Terror. Ooh, that sounds good. Met David at Knoxville Book Fest last month. He's a great guy. Cool. Yeah, you told me. I can't wait. Can't wait to meet him. Also, something I'm very excited about is I have some wacky ideas sometimes, and people let me do things. So on Saturday, this is general admission activity. You don't have to have a special ticket or anything. We got Team Melvin versus a Team Bozo hosted by Rance and it's going to be a lot of fun. Wonderful artwork by Jason Shepard. He reached into my brain and pulled this out, and I love it so much. So so yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Think like kind of like Double Dare, but not as messy, but that game show type vibe and team. So you can be in this. Each team will have 3 FrankenCon attendees. You'll be able to sign up at Rant from the Black Lodge booth at FrankenCon. So you'll be able to sign up, talk to those guys, and let them know that you want to be a part of this. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, and then if we can't get 6 people, we're just going to start pulling people out of the audience. So, no, I'm just kidding. I don't want to freak anybody out like that. Robbie Payne. Yeah, Robbie, we are getting there. Yeah, if you want to do the Team Melvin versus Team Bozo, just you know, I mean, as far as I know, it's probably going to be a first come, first serve kind of thing at Rants. But if we get a lot of people, we might have everybody sign up, and then we might, everybody meet at the inside the at the event at the Team Melvin versus Team Bozo, and you can. We'll draw names. We'll figure something out. But we definitely want people, if people want to be a part of it, we want you to be a part of it. So, see, I wrote down some notes. So we went over booking a room at the Hilton. You can't do that online anymore. You have to call them. Andrew Hubasek. If you didn't see our message, Andrew, who played Zelda in Pet Sematary, he will only be at FrankenCon on Saturday and Sunday. He will not be there on Friday at all. So just make arrangements for that. Saturday and Sunday for Andrew Hubasek. And everybody else, as far as I'm aware, will be there all 3 days. Andrew is the only exception. We also have photo ops that are for sale right now over on FrankenConTN.com. You can just go over there and find your picture and whatever who do you want? You want Linnea Quigley? Well, there she is. We've got a lot of good options, and all of the photo ops are on Saturday. But we do have one photo op on Sunday. That one photo op is the ultimate Scream Queen photo op. Where else are you going to get this picture? We got Camille Keaton, Amelia Kincaid, Linnea Quigley, Brink Stevens, and Michelle Bauer all in one photo for $225. That's a very good price in the con world for professional photo ops. All the photo ops will go up at the event weekend, so buy them online. Save some moolah. As always, our photo ops are done by Eli and Cubster Cosplay Photography. Eli and Jerry and their crew will be there, and they are awesome. The photo op room does turn into kind of a party, and it's a lot of fun to just be in there. Oh, I want to try something. We got a few people in here. Can y'all do this? It let me add a poll, and I don't. Can y'all see that? Can y'all click on it? I don't know how it works, but if you can click on it, let me know. If you can't, then we'll just stop and I'll just freak out and awkwardly walk away. Oh no, I didn't hear that, Brian. I did not know that. Yeah, we will definitely keep her in our thoughts. She was awesome. Dixie, not from the phone. Okay, well, here's oh, Brad did. Okay, well, maybe not from the phone. Maybe that's fun. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, StreamYard has really upped their game. I mean, they have really done some very cool things, um, and added a lot of features that we can utilize. Um, oh, you type one or two in the chat, and then it shows up on the poll. Oh, everybody! So if you go into the chat and type the one or two, you will. Oh, I see that, Brad. Thanks for the. I see the instructions at the bottom. What movies are we watching in anticipation? Vlass, hey buddy. It's okay, Dixie. I don't pay attention either. I know Vlass watched I Spit on Your Grave, right? I think you already watched that. I haven't watched anything yet. I want to watch. I always watch Pumpkinhead before, because we love Brian, and so Pumpkinhead's one of my favorites. I've seen that movie way more times in the last 5 years than I ever have in my entire life. I saw it as a kid, or a teenager, I should say, but then I didn't see it for a long time, and once we found Brian, I just make a. Actually, I'm supposed to get my niece before FrankenCon, who is 13, and we're supposed to watch Pumpkinhead and and Pet Cemetery, but I'm not real. I think Pet Cemetery is legitimately scary, so I'm not sure how that one will go. She can handle quite a bit, but I think Pet Cemetery is scary. Oh yeah, Toxie. Well, I watched Toxie back last year, so I need to do that. Spinner Gray, Pumpkinhead. Yep, Sorority Babes. Yeah, those are kind of the all-star answers, right? Like, those are for sure the best. I did see Maximum Overdrive at Central Cinema a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago at this point. That was fun. I'd never seen that in a theater setting. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It is Pacific. I know. I may not let her. I may not watch that with her. Yeah. I may not do that one. But Pumpkinhead, I think, is. It has some scary things too. That witch and like Ed Hardy or whatever his name is. All right. Let's see here. We've got, as always, we want to thank our sponsors, Orbit DVD. If you haven't heard, Orbit DVD will not be a vendor this year. Something came up. They can't make it. It makes me sad. I will miss Mark and Deb a lot. Fortunately, we do have some other physical media for you. We have Severn coming in. As always, we have Dungeon at Southland. We also have Grindhouse from Knoxville coming in. So we got your physical media taken care of. Don't you worry. We got all different kinds. I know there'll be VHS there. There'll be obviously Severn stuff. Also, Goblin House will be there. And they are providing the masks for the Mega VIP. If you are a Mega VIP member, now they were sold out a long time ago. We only had 10. Wait. So if you're Mega and Super, you get. So if you're Mega and Super, which both have been sold out for a long time, but you may not get this exact mask, but Goblin House has these plastic masks, and this one just makes me happy. It actually makes me think of Toxic Avenger, but you will get a mask a lot like that, like those old school plastic masks. And if you're not Mega or Super, you can just go to the Goblin House booth and buy one. They're very affordable, very cool. And Chubb and his family is awesome. So go by the booth and see them. Let's see here. Let's go back to that. Central Cinema will be there. Obviously, they're presenting Toxic Avenger. which is our VIP screening of the movie with cast commentary. Those are always fun. If you can make that. We have single tickets available for that. You can buy online. Just go to FrankenCon TN for all that information. Rue Morgue, Kevin will be in attendance and be set up. A great magazine. We just had a conversation with Kevin not too long ago. I think it'll be online. And let's see here. Also, Angel Haven Romances. She'll be in the Keep. So we have the two vendor halls. One vendor hall is named the Laboratory. The other vendor hall is named the Keep, and these will be marked appropriately, and you will be able to go in there and find her books and read up on some probably sexy vampires or something. I don't know. Angels. Hey Everett, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I hope you're doing good. My buddy Steve came over today, and while I had to go to the doctor, that lasted way longer than it should have. He stayed here and put badges together and all sorts of things for me. So Steve's always a very helpful Igor, as we call our volunteers. But oh yeah, Street Trash. I need to watch that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've never seen the Night of the Demon sequels. I've only seen the first movie. Let's see here. All right, we're going to stop that poll. Everybody's watched a movie. That's cool. All right, here, we'll start another one and have this one going. That one. And then we'll do that. Okay, so let's see here. I meant to add something, but of course, y'all know me. I never can. Never get everything I wanted to on. I didn't download it on here, so I can't share it with you. But I'll be sharing it this week. Let's see here. Nirvana Comics, Scarefest. This weekend is Spawn of Scarefest. I don't know if y'all plan on going, but I will be there in attendance, spreading the good word about FrankenCon. So, maybe we should have asked that. We should have asked those questions already, Robbie, to you, but I tell you what, just go ahead and email it to frankencontn@gmail. If you got a mega VIP, I think we have everything, but never hurts to remind me. T-shirts are getting made right now, so they are going to be awesome as usual. Let's see here. Also, something we've added that you may not have known about is the Squeen Queens Weenie Roast, hosted by Jessa Jupiter Flux, Thursday, June 25th at 8 p.m. This is at the Hilton. You don't need a FrankenCon ticket. You don't need anything. You just, clothes. Just clothes. Don't come in your naked hot dog. And just show up at the Hilton and you can watch a movie, have some free hot dogs while they last. Director Donald Farmer will also be there in attendance, and Jessa was also in this movie. This is a world premiere. As far as I know, it's not coming out for a few months, so you're going to see it. We're like Sundance or Cannes Film Festival. Yeah. So hang out with us on Thursday and enjoy this movie on us and some free hot dogs. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Sunday. I want to talk about Sunday. If you Sunday. No, what are all these no's for cosplay? We gotta dress up. Last year the third option. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean if you're coming from out of town or something, it can be you know, can be hard to add another night and stuff, but yeah, but you know, there's always Friday. That's just your second skin glass. So Sunday, we're doing something very cool that I'm very excited about. You know, I mean, there's a few things we're doing, and a lot of cons do this. So on Sunday, military and first responders will be able to get free admission on Sunday. I'm very excited about that. It's something I've always wanted to do, and we've just never been able to do it. Happening on Sunday, we are. And not just that, but we are ramping up Sunday to be a little different than others, and quite frankly, a little different than Friday and Saturday. So we are doing Sunday FX, and it's going to have Cosplay 101, live demos, scene breakdowns with specifically Andrew, who played Zelda, and Mitch Cohen, who obviously played Toxic Avenger. Because both of those characters, they were in a lot of heavy makeup. So we're going to get into what it was like for them. So we're going to also have Cosplay 101, like I said, and one of the live demos is with Kaylee Guerrero, one of our favorites. We're going to have an hour of mischief. So that's going to be kind of like a variety show, I think. It's going to be a lot of fun with Mischief the Clown. Let's see here. Yeah, here's a scene breakdown with Zelda. And then we got the scene breakdown with Mitch. So those will be a lot of fun. I'm very excited about Sunday. I know sometimes people don't have the best opinion about Sunday, but I want to break that for FrankenCon. So enjoy Sunday FX with all sorts of things going on, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's see here. All right, Brad. We will be there for the whole dang party. Kaylee is the best. Yes, Dixie. So are you. So are you, Dixie. Some might say you're the queen. If my pants are finished, boy, I don't want to. Okay, if my pants are finished in time, I'm bringing the stilts. Oh, and one character, I can bring the psycho character. That sounds fun. I'm glad that went in a somewhat normal direction, Everett. Anytime a conversation starts off with my pants, I get a little concerned. Let's see. All right, those are the only polls I have. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, we can do more next time. This is fun. Let's see here. All right. Well, I mean, we can go over some of the odds and ends that's happened. You know, I mean, we've got some great reunions with Night of the Demons. Amelia Kincaid, I've been trying to get for 3 or 4 years now, and finally we were able to make it happen. I'm very excited about that. I hope you guys are too. On Saturday, don't miss the Indie Actor Spotlight. hosted by Miss Dixie Gers and with John Devlin, Jessica Jupiter Flux, and Jake C. Young. And don't forget, we have Danny Hassel, presented by Strode 78 Films, and that is Hayden Newman, who will also be in attendance. If you've ever heard of the Reunion from Hell films, that is Hayden Newman's. And Danny is in part 2 and I believe part 3. But most known for Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 and 5. His death in 5 is legendary, and there will be a scene breakdown of that on Saturday. It is not on Sunday, which it could because it's a very makeup heavy, but it's going to be on Saturday. Don't forget about the Green Goblin mask from Nirvana Comics is bringing the Maximum Overdrive Mobile Museum to FrankenCon. It will be parked outside, and it's just going to be very, very cool to have this there. I'm very excited. Tim Shockey has been awesome, and I'm very excited. Also, let's talk for a minute about food trucks, or should I say food truck. So we're going to have Fat Bear Tavern is going to be on the property. So you will have the option for that food truck all 3 days. Now, inside, if you remember, there used to be a Starbucks inside, and last year it was closed. Well, it's still closed. So the options for coffee were limited, but never fear. Fat Bear Tavern will have coffee available in the morning and I think throughout the day. So if you need your coffee fix and you don't want to leave the property, there you go. You're going to have it that way. That is true. Yes, I know, Everett. So Fat Bear is going to be there. Coffee will be there. That'll make Cory very happy. And that will likely make me very happy if Cory's happy. So, speaking of Cory, I will only do it for him. The Franken Film Fest. Don't forget. I don't know the P's and Q's of it. I think something about tomorrow is the 5th or the 6th. Dixie, where were we at with that? Do you know anything? He's supposed to be here. So the Franken Film Fest. Go to frankencontn.com and you can go to Film Freeway from there, or just go to Film Freeway and look us up. And look, Cory's in chat. Okay, June 5th, Friday the 5th, this Friday is the deadline to submit. So after that, you're just, I mean, you can't. Probably they should. Do they usually? I don't know. I can find out. We did talk about alcohol today at the hotel, so they can do normal stuff. If that's a normal thing, then yes. Yep, it is a great lineup. There has been lots of films from all over, maybe the world, but at least the U.S. I can say that have been submitted, and they are going to be judged, and we will have a great time on Saturday. Oh yeah, hey John. Yeah, so. John is with Haraldson Studio, so stop by. Absolutely. But the Franken Film Fest, if you've never seen it, you've got to. It takes place at 7:00 on Saturday. That's when the vendor hall shuts down. The Franken Film Fest opens up, and we have short films from all over, and some of them have genitalia in it. It's not for the weak of heart, and it's not for the younglings. unless you don't care what your younglings see. So then I don't care. But they can get a little raunchy, but that's the fun of it, right? That is there a way to watch compilation? I don't know, Cory, if you know the answer. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, we could have a list, and a lot of those films could be on like YouTube and stuff to watch, because some of them are great. I wouldn't say sure, but it's friendo. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, but yeah, 7 o'clock. It's general admission. That's all you need to get in. We want you to come in, have a good time, and it's a lot of fun. There will be a cash bar there inside the room, so you don't even have to leave. And then after the film fest, we will have Rhonda Shear's Up All Night Slumber Party with special guests. And we will also at 10 o'clock be doing Brian Bremer's Karaoke of Madness, which I'm pretty excited about. I hope you guys better show up. This is your all's fault. You're the reason that we have karaoke. So you all have to be there. Yeah, so you all have to be there. We did this for you. Yeah, not at karaoke, but at the film fest, yes. Maybe at karaoke, I don't know. Film fest is the best. Yep, I would probably. Cory would agree. I always blame Brandon. Always blame Brandon. Yeah, Rance will be hosting a few things at FrankenCon for us, so that's a lot of fun. They're great, and they usually have trading cards too. I kind of stole it from Brandon, but don't worry, I ran it by him. I told him I was doing it. I love trading cards, and I kind of just never knew how to do them, and then I figured it out all of a sudden. And I mean, some might argue that Brandon's are better, but I still like mine. So we can all have trading cards. Film Fest is one of the best parts of the con. I mean, people love it, and it's great. I mean, I don't. Cory hosts it, and so he sits there and he sees it all and gets to hang out. But I'm typically not in there. Maybe this year I can, but usually on Saturday, it is a little different this year because usually on Saturday I'm tearing stuff down, but now I'm not. So party time. Steve, that is true. I do love Dixie's films. If I do this, I'm gonna go live in 2 weeks, and if I do, I'm gonna try to find all the DVDs and movies I have. I don't have any right here. I used to, but I don't know what I did with them because who knows. But yeah, I have. I think Secret of the Witch. I got. Yeah. So all right. So that's gonna be it for this live. We're gonna go live in a couple other places. Oh, I forgot. Let me look. See if I did it. This is where it goes to we'll be right back and message and elevator music is playing. Hold on. I think I can do this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. If you haven't heard, over on Instagram, there is a contest going on. So over on Instagram, if you go to the contest post, all you have to do is tag 2 friends on that post, and we're going to give away 2 VIP tickets. It ends tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So just tag 2 friends, and you're entered into a contest. And then those 2 friends could tag their 2 friends, and then So a lot of entries, but you win two free VIP tickets on us. So yeah. Well, it was great hanging out with y'all. Thanks for keeping me entertained and talking with me. As always, FrankenConTN.com is where you can get all the information, buy those tickets, buy those photo ops. They go up at the event, so they go up by $5 to $10. Some of them more. So buy them online. Buy your tickets. Just get ready. Get ready for the 5th year. This is going to be an excellent time, and I'm very excited and I'm very busy. So I'm going to go do something. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to do stuff for FrankenCon. This Friday, I think I got distracted because I just got distracted again. This Friday is Spawn of Scarefest. So in Lexington, Kentucky, go to spawnofscarefest.com. It's going to be a fun time. It's a hotel show. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm staying in the hotel. I have new shoes that I can wear because I don't want to get them dirty. And you'll have to come see me to see the shoes that I'm wearing. They're very special. And they're very fun. So I'll have freebies, probably some candy, but we'll have tiny dinies. If you went to Scarefest last year, you know what tiny dinies are. I'll have some other freebies and stuff, comics and things like that. So come check us out. Come talk to me. I'll be all by myself. See, I'm getting ready for karaoke. Spawn of Scarefest this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Lexington, Kentucky. Go to spawnofscarefest.com for all the information. Art the Clown's going to be there. Ton of guests. Kane Hodder, Andrew Devoff. Just going to be a great time. Going to be a great time to hang out with all my Scarefest and Franken family people. Yes, Brad. Good. Yeah, me too. I also love everybody. Not everybody. All the Franken family, but others. Who knows? Anyway, thank y'all, and I'll come back at least in 2 weeks, but maybe before. But just keep an eye on socials, and we'll be posting. Bye, everybody.